Hey guys, so today I'm going to be showing you how I got this really warm tone fall/autumn look. And first I started by putting on some tape as usual, just to the outer corners of my eyes so that I can get a really sharp line with my eyeshadow. And then I'm filling in my brows using my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in Blonde, and I'm just using a MAC 266 brush with this to get really precise little brush hairs. And then I'm just brushing through my brows with my L'Oreal Brow Artist Plumper in medium, and this just sets my brows down and separates the hairs and brings back a bit of dimension. Then I'm going to prime my eyes using my MAC Paint Pot in Stormy Pink, and this is just going to create a really good base for our eyeshadow. So for eyeshadow I'm going to be using some of these shades in my 120 colour palette, and you can get these pretty much anywhere, but first I'm going to be putting Wedge by MAC in my crease and blending it upwards to make it easier to pack colours on and blend them later. This is just like a transition shade, so you don't have to be very precise with this. But then I'm taking Red Brick from MAC, which as you can see is a very orange shade, and putting that directly in the crease and kind of keeping it in the crease and not blending up with this one. Then I'm just taking the Real Techniques angled eyeshadow brush, and this is really good for winged out looks like this because you can use the side of the brush to really wing out your eyeshadow. Then I'm taking the Rimmel Brixton Brown Quad and using the center shade, which is an amazing dupe for MAC Cranberry, and it's just such a pretty autumn shade, and I'm just packing that all over my lid to get a really rich colour. Then I'm just taking my MAC 217 blending brush and just blending this all out with windscreen wiper motions. Then going back to that Rimmel Quad, just taking the second darkest colour and putting that on my outer V and blending that out just to bring some depth into this eyeshadow look. Then I'm taking the darkest colour and running this along my lash line just to make the look a bit more smoky. Going back to my MAC palette, I'm taking Carbon, which is a matte black, and just taking that on a Real Techniques angled brush and just putting that along my lash line, kind of like I would do with eyeliner, but this will just act as my eyeliner and just make everything more dramatic. And here I am having a Snapchat session, so don't mind me. And then I'm just applying Blank Type and Nylon from MAC on my brow bone and inner corner just to highlight those areas. Before I move on to eyeliner, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Superliner and just doing a really thin line along my lash line just to make my eyelashes look a bit thicker. And then my favourite part, taking the tape off and looking at the results. It's literally so satisfying. And then I'm just going to blend some colours under my eye just to bring the whole look together. So I'm taking Red Brick and Wedge under the eye. Then I'm taking my L'Oreal Superliner in black again and just winging out my eyeliner. Then I'm taking MAC Carbon again on that angled brush and just kind of blending out my eyeliner a bit. And then I'm going to move on to the face, so I'm using my Rimmel Lasting Finish Primer and just applying that all over my face, and then taking my CoverGirl 3-in-1 foundation and applying that with a Real Techniques flat foundation brush, but then blending it out with the Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge, which everybody knows I absolutely love. But as you can see, this foundation is a bit pale for me, so I'm going to sort that out later with lots of bronzer. Just taking my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer under my eyes and on any blemishes I have, and then blending that out with the sponge again. Then I'm just curling my eyelashes and applying loads of Benefit Roller Lash Mascara because I absolutely love this mascara. But as you'll be able to see, I get a bit carried away singing some Taylor Swift, of course. And then taking my Hoola bronzer from Benefit on the Real Techniques multitask brush and just contouring and bronzing out my face. So I'm going around my hairline, my jawline, and also my cheekbones, and a bit down my nose, I think. And then I'm going to do something that I've never done before, and that is baking. So I just took some loose powder on the sponge that I was using before and kind of pressed this under my eyes. And the thing that this does is it kind of sets everything and makes everything look better, apparently. So I did that on my jawline and under my eyes and a bit on my forehead and chin as well. And you basically leave it to set for as long as you can and then sweep it away with a powder brush later on. And I actually love the results. I've never really done this before, and if I had time in the future, I'd definitely do it. Then I'm just taking some e.l.f. blush on the apples of my cheeks and sweeping away that excess powder, and then just applying the Balm Mary Luminizer highlighter, which everyone knows I love, and then putting on some MAC Hue lipstick. And that's pretty much the finished look, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you very soon. Bye!